These tips were passed down to me by my grandmother. Simple, homemade solutions that work better than most store-bought products. When seedlings are still young and delicate, I like to give them a little extra support. First, I cover the seedling with a pot to protect it. Then I sprinkle a thin layer of baking soda around it on the soil. This ingredient helps fight fungal diseases and keeps unwanted pests away. After a few moments, I remove the pot and gently mix the baking soda into the top layer of soil using a small hand rake. This not only protects the plant, but also enriches the soil. Using that same baking soda, I make a simple, natural spray. I pour half a liter of warm water into a glass container, add 2 tablespoons of baking soda, and stir well until it's fully dissolved. Then I pour the mixture into a spray bottle, close it, and give it a good shake. This spray is my quiet gardening secret. It not only strengthens the plants, but also gently cleans their leaves and protects them from certain diseases. I spray it directly on the leaves. Within a few days, you can already see the difference. Leaves look fresher and healthier, plants grow stronger, and their growth noticeably speeds up. These 2 home methods give me the confidence that I'm taking care of my plants in a natural, healthy way. This is an extremely effective and inexpensive fertilizer for tomatoes and cucumbers. It promotes lush growth and protects against diseases. It also facilitates rooting, which is crucial in the early stages of vegetable growth. Forget about expensive chemical fertilizers. You can support the healthy growth of your plants by providing them with natural micronutrients, iron, vitamins, and carbohydrates. To start, prepare a jar. Pour 2 cups of warm water into the jar. Next, add a tablespoon of baking soda. Baking soda helps balance the soil's pH and prevents root diseases. The next ingredient is a tablespoon of dry yeast. Yeast provides plants with many valuable nutrients and stimulates proper root development. Now, thoroughly mix all the ingredients in the jar until the yeast and baking soda are completely dissolved. Your fertilizer is now ready to use. Dilute it in 2.5 gallons of water and use it to water the soil around your tomatoes and cucumbers. Apply it every 2 weeks. Regular use of this fertilizer supports healthy seedling growth. Thanks to the baking soda and yeast, cucumbers and tomatoes will be better protected against diseases. This homemade fertilizer is eco-friendly, inexpensive, and delivers excellent results. Sprinkle this on aloe, and you'll look 10 years younger. Aloe vera is a natural elixir of youth. It soothes irritation and boosts collagen production. But before using it, prepare a small bowl. Add 2 tablespoons of potato starch, which acts as a natural lifting agent, smoothing the skin and giving it a velvety softness. Next, add 1 tablespoon of baking soda, an excellent cleansing ingredient that removes dead skin cells and helps even out skin tone. Now it's time for aloe vera. Cut off 1 leaf and slice it lengthwise. Use a spoon to scoop out the gel and add it to the bowl. Mix everything thoroughly, then blend it until you get a smooth, even consistency. Your mask is ready. Apply it to your face and leave it on for about 15 minutes. This will hydrate, tighten, and brighten your skin. You can also use this mask on your hands. They will become smooth, soft, and rejuvenated. Regular use of this natural treatment is a simple way to achieve healthy, glowing skin without expensive procedures. 1 tablespoon for healthy tomatoes. It replaces a million other fertilizers. It is a versatile product that has also found use in gardening, especially in tomato cultivation. It can be used as a natural remedy against fungal diseases. Just dissolve 1 teaspoon in a liter of water or 2 large tablespoons in 5 liters of water and spray the tomato leaves with this solution. Regular use of this spray helps prevent the development of powdery mildew and other fungal diseases. It is also effective in controlling pests. It repels insects and protects tomatoes from their attacks. In addition, it improves the pH of the soil, which promotes better plant growth. You can also sprinkle a small amount around the base of the plants to improve soil quality and reduce weed growth. With these simple baking soda tricks, your tomatoes will be healthier and more resistant to diseases and pests. Water your tomato seedlings. By summer, You'll be harvesting them by the bucketful. Your tomato seedlings need good fertilizer to grow into strong, healthy plants. To start, grab some empty plastic bottles and carefully cut each one in half with a utility knife. Place these covers over your seedlings. They'll act as mini greenhouses, protecting young plants from the cold and providing stable conditions for growth. This helps the seedlings develop faster and makes them less prone to disease. To make them grow like crazy, use the right fertilizer. In a larger container, add 1 small packet of dry yeast. This will speed up plant growth. Then, pour in about 3½ fluid ounces of milk for calcium and disease protection. Add 1 tablespoon of sugar. Finally, pour in about 1 quart of water and mix the solution well. Water your tomato seedlings with this mix. It'll strengthen them, help them root faster, and make them more resistant to disease. It's a fantastic natural method that will leave you with healthy, productive tomatoes. You need to do this before planting onions. Your harvest will be abundant and of high quality. Besides preparing the soil for cultivation, it's also important to properly prepare the bulbs for planting. Start by selecting the bulbs, checking for any damage or disease. Then, sort them by size to ensure even growth. Soak the bulbs in water at the right temperature about 2 to 3 weeks before planting. Use water between 110 to 120 degrees, and leave them for 2 hours. Another soaking method is a salt solution. Add 1 tablespoon of salt to a jar of warm water and soak the bulbs for a maximum of 30 minutes. Then rinse them several times in clean water. You can also use wood ash, which contains valuable minerals and protects the bulbs. Add about 9 ounces to 1 gallon of water, mix well, and soak the bulbs for about 2 hours. These methods will help your onions stay healthier, more resistant to diseases, and sprout faster. A fertilizer that will make your bulbs gigantic. The results will be truly amazing. If you want your bulbs to grow healthy, large, and flavorful, you need to prepare this natural fertilizer. First, you will need eggshells, which are an excellent source of calcium. Grind the shells into a fine powder to make the nutrients more easily absorbable. Now, prepare a container with warm water. Add the ground eggshells to a liter of water. Then, add 1 tablespoon of wood ash. It's a rich source of potassium and phosphorus, which helps with bulb growth. The last ingredient is nettle, preferably dried. It accelerates plant growth and makes them stronger. Add 1 tablespoon of dried nettle and mix everything well. Let it sit for 24 hours to allow the ingredients to infuse into the water. After that, strain the fertilizer, but don't throw away the leftovers. Bury them next to the bulbs to further enrich the soil. Dilute the liquid with 3 liters of water and use it to water your bulbs. They will grow like crazy huge, healthy, and full of flavor.